setback for the Obama administration and supporters of immigration reform.
4 Supreme Court justices agreed the president overstepped his bounds by allowing parents who came to the U.S. illegally to stay if they have children who are American citizens. Now, more than 500,000 people in Texas face a new risk of being deported, including 40,000 in Travis County. KXAN political reporter Phil Prazin looks closer at the impact on people in Texas.
When Obama announced stop, there was a lot of joy, a lot of hope for us. All that went away. This is our home now.
Luis Ortega was born in Mexico and crossed the border illegally into Texas with his family. Because he was only 5 years old when he called Austin home, the U.S. government let him stay. But after the Supreme Court decision, his parents could be deported.
Well, my dad travels all over the state of Texas, and every time he goes out, we do live in fear that we might not see him again.
This is a huge setback for a lot of our families.
Stephanie Gurakanian from the Workers' Defense Project says an Obama administration program meant to protect people from deportation is now on hold. Then Attorney General Greg Abbott sued the Obama administration. He argued the president could not change immigration policy just because Congress wasn't moving on immigration reform. His successor, Ken Paxton, repeated that argument.
One person can't make that decision for the rest of us. They can't unilaterally change the law. It's just not the way a representative form of government works.
That constitutional argument suddenly becomes very real for the Ortegas.
You have to keep living in fear from deportation for now.
Phil Prazin, KXAN News.
Both Republicans and Democrats told us today they expect this to be the final change in policy until after the election in November.
Today's ruling is not a final decision in this matter. It only continues a Texas judge's injunction to block the programs. The question of whether the immigration programs are constitutional still remains before the lower courts. When the lower courts rule, the decision will likely be appealed and end up back before the U.S. Supreme Court. Today's decision underscores the importance of the missing justice on the Supreme Court and who gets to choose the replacement. Remember, Justice Antonin Scalia died in February at a resort in Presidio County. Since then, the court has not had its full complement of 9 justices. That raises the chance of a 4-4 tie on closely contested cases. The next president will nominate the justice to replace Scalia. Donald Trump would likely choose a justice opposed to Obama's immigration reform policy. Hillary Clinton has vowed to continue Obama's policies and would likely choose a justice who would support the policy blocked by today's decision.